Oh boy, we have got a fun one here today, everyone. Wolemorm, the absolutely normal, is here with his 2 additions to boot. That's right, folks. Sumi and Dami Sleeny bring us an awesome looking character mod with some fascinating backstory, unique perks, and a double dip that could honestly go both ways and still be very neat. So, let's get to it. And when we are talking 2 additions and double dipping here, we mean exactly that. This mod has been out for about a month now, and plenty has changed since. So much so that the modder has essentially split his creation into 2. The original mineral version and our now primary re-corrupted one. Use the latter, as that is what will be updated in the future. But don't use both at once either, because then everything gets done broken. No worries, link to them both down below. And while today's video will indeed cover both mods in one go, we will start with what both mods offer together. Like their stats, of course. The mineral edition of Wolemorm sits at 150 hunger, 75 sanity, and 125 health. So, not so very average there when it comes to sanity and health. That said, the Re-Corrupted edition drops that even further, with 150 hunger again, yes, 75 sanity again, yes, but 85 health this time around. Yikes. Be careful out there. But let us talk some more universal perks, shall we? Wolemorm can use rocks, flint, and niter to craft and then, of course, place Moleworm burrows wherever they please. And both editions actually benefit from this ability, and both can take it even further beyond still, as these burrows can then serve as storage containers to boot, folks. So think normal chests, but in the ground. Oh, but also note that these ground chests will also kinda be inhabited by some fellow moleworms eventually, so there's that. So yes, not only are you creating storage, you also have the power to create moleworm life. And that's great and all, but there's more still. You can indeed use naturally spawning moleworm burrows as storage as well. However, it comes at a cost, it seems. The burrows you create won't have the eventual moleworms that spawn actually steal items from them, but normal moleworms will. Be mindful there. Moving on though, due to his time in the deep underground seas with skittersquids, Wolemorm has learned to adapt to the lack of resources and the darkness. Therefore, with the help of some piles of rot, Wolemorm can craft light bulbs under the refinement tab. Very nice, and you get 2 light bulbs per craft to boot. I would, though, maybe make the craft a little more expensive, or perhaps just have it require a firefly or something. But things get deeper still. Wolemorm benefits from a decent sanity gain when nearby light bulbs themselves, and it does appear to actually strengthen with the number of bulbs around, so make note there. And with how low your sanity already is, this mechanic, coupled with his light bulb craft, is going to come in handy for sure. But here's the thing though, because of that low sanity in general, the threshold for insanity is also super low too. 14 and below to be exact. But if we're talking sanity, we cannot ignore how the deep sea has corrupted Wolemorm so much that wetness brings him joy. In short, the higher Wolemorm's wetness, the faster his sanity will actually regenerate. Good stuff. But maybe wait to hear how low sanity may actually be our friend when playing Wolemorm before splashing yourself. But you know who won't be our friends as Wolemorm? Both Pigmen and Bunnymen. We are an attack on sight target to them, and I can't really blame them. Not only are those alien-like tentacles and eyeballs fantastically repulsive, anything from the sea in DST is usually well deserving of a bashing in my opinion. But jokes aside, for the first time ever, I'm going to shut up. No, really. I'll shut my mouth for a bit so that you all can hear Wolemorm's corrupted Moleworm voice for yourself. Enjoy. Now, with their similarities highlighted, let us talk what sets the two but one apart. Yes, Wolemorm's Mineral Edition also has the added ability to create additional pieces of both moon rock and flint using minerals and light bulbs under the Refinement tab. But why, you ask? Well, it is because the original version of this character was once meant to be able to eat nothing but minerals, and minerals alone, folks. So then, they just needed a way to create more food, essentially. It's a neat idea that I actually could very well stay behind in the long run. However, it has since been dropped from the recorrupted version, and unfortunately does appear to be quite broken on the mineral one, it seems. This is what the mineral diet was and is supposed to be. But it is no longer the case at this point. In fact, the mineral version of this mod is sort of all done broken at this time. We are about to talk about a mechanic for the recorrupted version that is tied to sanity and how it impacts our looks, speed, damages, and more. And the mineral version does pull from that very mechanic, it appears. However, it turns it on its head. Unintentionally, I believe. Hunger is the driving force instead of sanity. And all that changes is speed. Nothing else. But our speeds change so dramatically that at 0 hunger, it is literally impossible to move. Yup, it's kinda funny, but quite broken. But again, the mineral version is not the official version of this mod any longer, so use at your own risk. The recorrupted version, however, still has some goodies for us to digest, like how sanity transforms us from a normal-looking moleworm type sea creature here to the default look of the mineral version essentially, with the tentacles and all, to a fully corrupted mess of absolute madness, eyeballs, tentacles, and more. Keep sanity above 50 to look normal, above 25 to have all those tentacles atop your noggin, and above 24 to avoid literally scaring off every single thing in the constant. But it's not like they'd be able to run away from us anyways, as when our sanity drops, our speed increases. Significantly, I might add. There is a limit, so yes, keeping things near 24 sanity is probably the sweet zone. But speed is not the only benefit from being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, folks. 'Cause while insane, our damages increase as well. Be mindful though, while we may now deal even more damage to our enemies, so will our enemies. For you see, at 20 sanity and below, we can expect to take more damage than normal. Good luck. Especially as that ain't your only worry, everyone. As when sanity drops, so will hunger. And the lower your sanity, the lower your hunger will get in no time flat. In short, low sanity equates to a significant hunger drain. And yes, I mean significant. But I think that's it, everyone. So there you have it. Wolemorm, the absolutely normal within Don't Starve Together. Both editions to boot. Work is still very much being done on this mod. So thank you both very much for your work, Sumi and Dami Slinny, as I believe you have got a really good one here. Potentially one of the best yet. So keep having fun with him. Thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all. Go get corrupted. And I'll see ya in the next one. Bye-bye.